No gym membership, no weights, no trainer, no problem. Our next guest says you can get into great shape by using one simple tool, a tire. Yes?
A tire?
A tire.
A tire.
Okay.
Here with a unique workout that hails from West Africa is fitness expert Amen Iseghohi. How are you?
Fantastic.
All
Doing
right.
great.
Welcome.
That's a strong name, brother.
You got it right the first time.
Amen. Is that Amen or Amen?
Amen.
Okay. So, where's the origin of
We're
your
in.
name? Yes, we're in.
Benin, West Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents are originally from Benin, West Africa.
Okay, nice. All right. Now that's
All right.
part of where this routine comes from,
No,
right?
absolutely. You know, I was born in Belgium, raised in London. My father wanted me to have a great appreciation of where I was from.
Yes.
So they sent me back to Africa and Benin. My grandmother was very athletic, and she just didn't have a lot of tolerance for lazy boys around the house. So she had us moving.
And she had you working out with tires.
Yeah, she had us moving with tires, but in a very creative way. There was a lot of tires in the compound, and she wanted us to really get moving because she always said, you know, life is movement. In order to progress in life, you got to move.
I love that. The workout came from your grandmother.
I know, but where did all the tires come from? Why were there so many tires laying around?
Great question. I get asked that quite a bit. We had contractors around in Africa. You know, we didn't have mega conventional gyms, so we had contractors that worked the plantations, the rubber plantations there, but they left abandoned tires around, and she was really big on using what you have in your environment. And this was what we had in our hood.
All right.
We had tires today.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just sit here and watch.
Come
no
on,
spectators allowed with this one.
Okay. Let's do this.
All right, so what are we going to do with the tires?
All right, we're going to start really basic. You know, we've got to get your heart rate up, get you all warmed up, and we're
Okay.
going to go for it. We have a saying at Amen Zone, you got to keep it 100. That's 100% attitude, 100% commitment, and 100% execution. So we're going to start with warming up.
Both times. Excuse me.
We start with a warm-up,
Okay.
one step at a time, just to get your heart rate up.
Okay.
Stay light on your feet, nice rhythm. Control that breathing, relax your upper body, let your legs do the work.
okay.
Legs are doing all the
Control
work.
that breathing, champ. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Putting in work, control that breathing.
I'm in control like
There we
Janet
go.
Jackson.
There you And we're just getting warmed up, champ. We're just getting warmed up.
I'm warm.
We're just getting 10, 9,
Oh, okay.
8,
Oh, we still
7,
have
6,
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right?
Woo.
We just hit the lower body to get the heart rate up, and what have you hit the upper body. There's going to be some
Okay.
movement around here,
Okay.
right? Remember, see, why don't you start right here? Watch my movement. I never cross my feet. I just shuffle. When I get behind, I hit the deck. Boom.
That's not
Pick it up.
happening.
Okay. All right. So we're just going to go around in a circle,
So
right?
what's the modified version?
All right, so the modified version is a great question too. We have some modifications here.
Okay.
You just walk around, go as slow as possible. Don't cross your feet, but every time you get behind the tire, take that whole body weight down, and just you can go on your knees, take that body weight down, bring it right back up,
Okay.
and keep it moving.
Can't we just
So
tap
Shannon?
the tire? Tap the tire. Keep
That-
going.
A little more modified.
Yeah, that is also allowed. That is also allowed.
All right, here we go.
right.
Ready, Shannon?
Let's do
3,
it.
Okay.
2, 1, boom.
All
Let's
right.
get it, champ.
Shuffle,
Let's go.
shuffle,
Lola,
shuffle,
you're doing great. I
shuffle,
love the movement.
shuffle.
Nice.
Ooh,
There we go.
push-up.
There we
Ooh.
go. Yeah, you
Shuffle.
just nailed it, Lola.
Shuffle.
You just nailed it. Here we
Shuffle.
go.
Shuffle.
10 seconds, though. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Get another one in.
4,
Oh, wait,
3,
come on now.
1. Fantastic. Fantastic.
You really
fantastic.
can use anything that you have around to get a workout in, huh?
We say we have almost about 800 exercises we can do with one tire.
Really?
Absolutely.
Where do you get all the
How many
tires in your...
exercises?
About 800 exercises.
Well, these two are already killing me. So. 798 more to go. I don't think so.
Now, do you have different tires?
Wait, your grandmother used to do this?
Yes, absolutely.
She's like, come on, boy. Hurry up, boy.
She's a little tougher than that. No, but we have at the gym, in all seriousness, we have different weights of tires, right? So we have 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, depending on where the intensity level you really want to push yourself to.
Okay.
All right, enough talking.
Let's do
Get
some
back
more
to
work.
working out.
What else do you
All
have
right,
for
champ,
us?
I need you to put your feet shoulder width apart, right?
Okay.
This is an exercise that hits every single part of your body, your upper body, your core, and your base. So I need you to take that tire, and Lola, I'm going to guide you to this.
Oh, you
right?
lift it up so easy. It looks like it's a feather.
Squatting down, taking it up. Take it down when you go down, put the tire up when you come up.
Wow. Now,
Okay.
the ladies, everyone in the class is supposed to do this.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How much is this weigh?
I think your tire, that's a light one, Lola.
Mine's about...
I'm just messing around.
Mine's
That's
100
actually
pounds,
pretty
right?
heavy.
You go ahead and squat.
I think I have the 100-pound tire, Lola.
And you can do it.
We can do
this.
it together.
Oh,
You
yeah.
take one side, I'll take the other side.
There you go. Teamwork.
You can do this without a tie. Here we go. All right, 5.
Amen, you're not holding up your end of the bargain.
Right.
4.
She's doing all the work.
3, 2. Squat down all the way down. Bring it up. Push that tie up.
Okay.
And when you exert energy, you exhale. So it's like, breathe out.
Amen,
Okay.
my side is up higher than
10.
yours.
There we go. 9.
Now if you,
8.
okay.
7.
It's getting heavy.
6. 5. 4. 3.
Extra movement.
Come on, champ.
Okay,
Let's get
here
it
we go.
going. 1. Time. There you go.
Okay.
And now we're gonna hit the core a little bit. You catching a break?
No, I'm just working on my core.
Yeah. She's doing the squat-like type
Yeah,
of tire squats.
cool.
Hey, remember now, no spectating allowed, right, champ?
All right, let's do this.
All right, we're gonna
Wait,
hit
but
the
that's
core.
a good question. How do we get rid of our spare tire? Get it? Spare tire?
I like it.
Okay.
And that is a great question.
Yeah.
So, most of the exercises we do hit the core anyway.
Okay.
But I want you to have both hands here,
Okay.
Okay.
feet behind.
In and out. Oh my God.
Bring both knees in.
Okay.
And exhale when you exert.
Okay.
Let me try that one.
All right?
All right.
All right. So we just bring them in and then out, right?
Right there. Every time you.
What about the
yeah.
pace?
That pace is good. That pace is good. Breathe out. Exaggerate the breathing, but tighten up the core. Lola, you ready?
Is that exaggerated?
Sure.
Okay. You got this, Lola.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Whew. How many calories can we burn during this
You
tire
can burn
workout?
up to 1,200 calories in one class in 45 minutes.
I know, I can feel that.
All right, let's go,
Okay.
champ. 3, 2, 1.
Out. In.
Every time you exert energy, you exhale. Feel free to exaggerate it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. You're a champ.
I don't think we need to exaggerate. It does hurt.
That exaggerated enough?
When you
Okay.
exaggerate, it forces you to breathe out. Okay. Great job. Great job. Great job.
All right. So
Great
what
job.
else you have
Last
for?
exercise?
Yes.
Last exercise.
Yes.
I need you to take it out. We're still hitting the core. We always finish with the core.
Okay.
All right? Feet shoulder width apart. Again, you exaggerate that breathing. It helps you out, right? Take it up. Bring it down.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
This is easier than it looks, all right?
Got this. Okay.
All body workout,
we're
just
just swinging
using one tire.
So I just
We're
swing
doing
the
more
tire,
with
right?
less, guys.
I'll do
look
right
at that.
here.
Look at that.
Like that?
Yeah, Shannon, like this.
Exhale. Tighten up that core. Get it up there. Bring it down.
All right. That's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's only 100 pounds.
Lola, where you at, champ?
I'm right here.
You're doing great. And just to answer, some of the questions, you can modify this and do this with a medicine ball or do it without any ties at all by just squatting down, putting your hands up, squatting down, putting your hands
Well, what
up.
if you're at home? Can you do these same exercises like with a milk carton or just something with a little weight to it?
Absolutely. Some people do it with a chair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about what's in your environment.
Yeah.
Remember now, this is what I had in my environment.
But
Right.
this is cheaper than a trainer because you can get a good tire for $90.
Cheaper if you
Yeah.
just go to the street corner. Some neighborhoods have them lying around.
There's so many ways you can see it. Right, guys? It's all about doing more with less, and that's part of our philosophy. In most gyms, you have mirrors. We don't allow mirrors in our gyms. We're all about
really?
working from the inside
Mirrors
out.
kind of motivate me because then I'm like, yeah.
That's
I'm
what we're
working
trying
out.
to avoid. Enough of the vanity and bring it from the inside.
Darn. All right. Well, one of the things you're also
Yeah.
trying to do is try to combat childhood obesity, right?
Yes.
How are you out doing that?
When we actually started, we started with fighting childhood obesity for the kids. I started with one kid and one tire. It's not about just being physically fit. There's a lot more to it. For me, the genesis was self-esteem.
Really?
So I created a non-profit 501c3 foundation to help empower kids. If you make them feel good about themselves, then they care what they eat and they care what they do with their bodies.
Passing those good lessons Grandma taught you down.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
All right, so where can we find your classes before you go?
Well, you find Amen Zone. Just go to amenzone.com. It tells you where our locations are.
Okay.
We're in Arizona, Los Angeles, and we're coming into New York.
And you have a big event in Central Park this week,
Yeah,
right?
we have a huge event in Central Park at 10
Really?
a.m. on Sunday. That's also on the website. So you go to amenzone.com, you find out all the details. We're coming into your city right here in New
All
York City.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to continue
guys did
swinging
great.
this tire.
Let's
Yes.
do a tire race, Shannon. You ready?
Wait,
On
who's
your
gonna-
mark,
Throw it there and back.
you're
Take it forward and
watching
bring it back.
Arise, Entertainment 360, go!
Go! There you go.
Yay!